For those who are from the Northern Virginia and D.C. metro region, you know the daily struggle of congestion and standstill traffic that causes major delays and frustrations in one's daily commute. Even on a good day, there are variables beyond the daily commuter's control that impact the significant delay and closure of major corridors in and out of the nation's capital. Whether it be inclement extreme storms or civil protests and disruptions, the uncertainty of daily traffic commutes on the roads of DC persist. After an 18-hour sail from Joint Base Langley, Eustis, Virginia, Army mariners of the 7th Transportation Brigade Expeditionary sailed their way up the waters of the Chesapeake Bay and Potomac River. With the District of Columbia strategically placed on the Potomac River to facilitate the young capital's economic growth, the importance and accessibility of the mighty Potomac often becomes forgotten with the major constructions of international air terminals and the interstate highway system facilitating transportation logistics. While not the fanciest of vessels amongst the row of luxury yachts and leisure craft on the Potomac, Army Watercraft and its legacy in supporting the wars of the past centuries have proved vital in our armed forces' success. Opening up the beachhead to start the liberation of Western Europe during the D-Day Normandy landings, Army Watercraft and Army mariners have dominated the ship-to-shore strategic connector enablement that proves versatile in a variety of scenarios and crises. Army Watercraft typically support the Joint Logistics Over the Shore JLOTS mission, but have often found themselves going beyond the theater opening sustainment capability. The ability to maintain access and control to the maritime domain proved essential during the evacuation of over 500,000 civilians during the 9/11 Manhattan boat lift. Army Watercraft transported life-saving support and material during disaster relief missions and assistance during major hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. During the winter, the 7th Transportation Brigade Expeditionary teamed up with the Joint Task Force National Capital Region and the soldiers of the Old Guard 3rd Infantry Regiment out of Arlington, Virginia, executing movement exercises and demonstrating Army landing craft capability to load and discharge passengers and equipment to staging areas across the Potomac. This exercise showcased an alternative option to crisis response in a city that is split by the Potomac River. The joint training between the Army transporters and the infantry soldiers of the Old Guard created a partnership in showcasing the maneuver support a logistics enabler like the fleet of Army Watercraft provides for inland waterway and nearshore transportation needs. The landing craft Mechanized, or noted as LCMs, or what boaties call Mike boats, have been a legacy vessel for the Army and sister services for almost 75 years. With some hull numbers dating back to the Vietnam War, the durability and flexibility of these landing craft shows the workhorse nature of these boats. Crewed by a soldier contingent of 3, the vessels often convoy, with the ability to transfer up to a company of soldiers or several vehicles and equipment to destinations where convenient infrastructure may not be available. Beating the civilian traffic with half the time of commuting, the Mike Boat crew was able to successfully transport a company of Old Guard soldiers and some of their vehicles to the banks of the District of Columbia faster than the time required by vehicle. With the overarching training theme focusing on leadership in crisis, soldiers and leaders examine the problem set of maritime transportation from a new perspective. The use of Army lighters have solved some of history's greatest logistical challenges, and with a new generation of maneuver support vessels fielding in the coming years, the wakes of Sail Army Watercraft will continue into the horizon towards the resolute sun of the 7th Transportation Brigade Expeditionary.